If you are not using ChatGPT to help with your fat loss, with your fitness journey, what are you doing? Seriously, guys, it is so easy and so simple to use. I literally cannot even believe we have all of this magic at our fingertips now. It can help you estimate calories, make workout programs. If you can dream it, you can do it pretty much with ChatGPT. So today, as your personal trainer bestie, I'm gonna take you through my favorite 7 ways that you can use ChatGPT in your fat loss that'll make it so much less overwhelming, so simple, and honestly, kind of fun. And you're gonna wanna stick around for number 7 because that is my personal favorite tip that I use literally every day. But first things first, we are going to have to download ChatGPT. You can download ChatGPT completely for free on your phone, but I personally ended up getting the ChatGPT Plus version. It's $20 a month, but honestly, it's so worth it. And I just use ChatGPT so much that I wanted to get the Plus version, but you totally don't have to. Everything I'm gonna go over today is totally doable with the free version. And by the way, I'm not like a tech whiz. I'm not very tech savvy at all necessarily, but this is all so doable for the average person. So if you're watching this and it freaks you out to even talk about ChatGPT or think about it, it's overwhelming. I totally get it, but this is gonna be a super simple tutorial today that anybody can follow. Tip number 1, the first thing you generally wanna do when you're starting your fat loss journey is to know how many calories you're burning at maintenance and to figure out what your deficit is. So ChatGPT can do that super quickly. All you gotta do is put in your information and you could put it in as detailed as you want. I personally have access to an in-body scan, which basically shows all of the measurements of my body internally, and I use that to even get a more precise estimate on all of these things, but you definitely don't need that. So for instance, I'm just gonna put in everything I do every day and my height and my weight and see what happens. And you can be as lazy as you want with it, you guys. I usually just talk right into it, so I'll show you. I'm a 26-year-old female, 5'4", and I work out 5 times per week, period. I usually walk 10,000 steps per day, lift weights at least 3 times per week, and do other workouts like Pilates and boxing. I weigh 127 pounds and I want to lose 5 pounds in the next 2 months. What is my calorie deficit and my maintenance calories? So immediately it goes into so much detail about my maintenance calories, my deficit for losing 5 pounds in 2 months. It even gives you the breakdown of all the math of everything and then shows me my target calorie intake for fat loss. So maintenance, deficit, and my fat loss calories. This is gonna be so much more simple than plugging in all your information to those little calculators they have online. We've all used those, but this is just so much more detailed. It can be so much more personalized. And it actually leads me right into tip number 2. It can give you specific macro breakdowns and even sample days of eating, where it gives you a whole grocery list, a whole day of eating. So I'm gonna say, yes, please give me a macro breakdown and a sample week of meals with a grocery list under $100 for the month. Here's the macro breakdown they give me. As a fat loss coach myself, I can tell you that this is very, very good. Like, this is something that I might give to a client. And this entire plan includes meals I can cook or prep easily and affordable ingredients for under $100. It even gives a whole list of snack ideas, and you can literally customize this however you want. You could put dietary restrictions, allergies, taste preferences. And the cool thing about ChatGPT is it learns things about you. So mine knows that I'm lactose intolerant, so it'll even recommend dairy-free options for me, which is really cool. And if there is like a fast food item or something that you're really missing in your fat loss, you can actually ask ChatGPT to recreate it for you and give you a recipe that's lower in calories or higher in protein. And this is tip number 3. You can use ChatGPT to make pretty much any meal you want, lower calorie, higher protein. So I love a McDonald's McFlurry. I'm literally obsessed, but I would love it to have a little bit more protein, maybe even be a little bit lower in calories. So I'm gonna ask it to make a 300 calorie McFlurry with 20 grams of protein. I'm gonna tell it that I have a Ninja Creamy that I can use. So this is 300 calories, 20 grams of protein with all of the final macros, calories, protein, carbs, fats listed for me right here. You guys, I know it's hard to believe, but you can literally do this for anything. Anything your little heart could imagine, anything you could dream up, you can make lower in calories. The possibilities are literally endless with this, and it's so much better than flipping through different recipes online and trying to find a good one, trying to look at reviews. This just gives it to you right here. So let's say you didn't want to make food at home. You still wanted to get fast food, but you wanted it to stay in your calories and your macros. ChatGPT will tell you exactly what to order at any restaurant to stick within your calories. It's crazy. So let's just stay with McDonald's here. I'm gonna say, I want to get dinner at McDonald's and stay within 600 calories and keep it high protein. Can you give me a few options to order? So it literally gave me 5 options that I can order at McDonald's to stick within those calories, keep it high protein. And this works for literally any restaurant, any menu. So let's say you're just going out to brunch with your friends and you wanna stay lower calories. So all you have to do is literally take a picture of the menu, upload it to ChatGPT, and you ask anything you want. If you want it to be a certain number of calories, you can ask, or I like to just ask what the lowest option is. So what is the lowest calorie option for a satisfying meal here? And just based off this menu, it gave me 5 different options. It also gave me estimated calories and estimated protein for those options, and it gives you little tips and tricks on how to order to make it even a little bit lighter. I'm telling you guys, I literally do this every time I go out to eat now. It's actually become kind of a really obsessive habit for me. I just look up every menu and use ChatGPT to figure out what to order. And this is just so much easier than trying to use Google, trying to figure out how many calories for this, how many calories for that, add it all together yourself, bringing a scale to the restaurant, weighing out your food. You don't have to do any of that. You don't even need ingredients. You don't even need the menu. You can just take a picture of your food. It's crazy. It's so easy. But real quick, you guys, if you are trying to lose weight and you want a more personal human approach, I do have a Fat Loss 101 guide that takes you through weight loss in 3 simple steps that you can download below totally for free. And I also have online coaching available so I can work one-on-one with you. I would love to help you guys out. And again, you can fill out that link below to contact me. But that was a lot for nutrition. So let's talk about fitness. So you can plug in any equipment you have, where you're working out, how much time you have for your workout, what you want to accomplish during your workout, and it will give you a customized workout based on what you plug in. So let's just say I'm working out at home and I have a few dumbbells, but I just don't know how to use them. I don't know how to get a really good 45-minute workout, so we'll ask ChatGPT. I have 2 10-pound dumbbells at home and I want to get a good 45-minute strength training workout for the entire body, period. Can you please give me a workout that I can do? So it breaks down your full body dumbbell workout with 10-pound dumbbells. It gives you the format, the tempo, rest times. And again, I've been a personal trainer for over 5 years. I'm looking at this and this is actually a really, really solid workout. I would give this to a client, like it's crazy. And then it also gives you even a 5-minute cool down that you can do to stretch. Honestly, I don't really use it for fitness that much because I program all my own workouts, obviously, but seeing this right now makes me kind of worried for my job, okay? Like this is scary good. Tip number 6, if you're feeling unmotivated or you're having a really bad day or you're just feeling really discouraged in your weight loss, ChatGPT can come and pull through for you. I've been in a calorie deficit for a few weeks and not seeing much progress. I'm very discouraged and I know I'm sticking to all my calories, but I'm getting a little bit frustrated. Can you please give me some motivation to keep going? And it literally acts like a coach. Like this is literally coming for my job. It's kind of scary. But it says basically that it could be water retention, hormonal shifts, stress, sleep, digestion, your cycle. Behind the scenes, you're building consistency, which is just worth it in its own. Your body is losing fat most likely, even if the scale doesn't show it. You're developing discipline. You're proving it to yourself that you can stick with something. And it summarizes it right here, your motivation in 1 sentence. You're not starting over, you're pushing through. And that's where real change happens. So not only can it program meal plans and workouts for you, it can actually act like your coach. And you can even teach it how to speak to you. So you can say, I need tough love. I need a more soft approach. You can literally tell it to say whatever you want. And in reality, do I really think this is ever going to replace real coaches? No, I don't think that this can really replace the person-to-person experience that coaching has. So really, I'm not worried about my job or my clients or anything like that. The bonds that I've made with my clients and the people that I've helped in real life is just worth so much more than ChatGPT, obviously. But it is such an amazing tool, which brings me to number 7, which is my favorite thing that I use literally every single day with ChatGPT. So something that I struggle with my eating and my fat loss is that I like to snack on things. So I'll take a bite or a sip of something here and there. And before, it was really, really hard to measure those calories. But with ChatGPT, you can literally plug that in and it will have the estimated calories for you. Again, we'll use McDonald's as our example. So I had 3 bites of a McDonald's cheeseburger with a few fries and some sips of a milkshake. How many calories do you think I ate? And in seconds, it breaks down for you just how many calories you might have eaten in those small bites, which is honestly kind of humbling. It's an eye-opener for sure. Just a few bites of this meal could be up to 300 calories. And the way it breaks it down really makes sense. Like this is really legit, you guys. I think I would trust this completely personally. And it even recommends comments here at the end, would you like a lower calorie version of this meal for next time that still satisfies the cravings? So I'm gonna say yes, please. Just for fun, one last thing, let's try it. It says, here's a lower calorie McDonald's inspired meal that satisfies your craving while keeping you around 300 to 400 calories and feeling more in control. So order hack, get a mini cheeseburger and fries combo. And it even gave me a bonus homemade version that I can make at home. This is just wild, you guys. If you are not using this, I hope this video convinced you to start. But like I said, I really don't think that ChatGPT is going to completely replace online coaching or personal training. I think that it's just a really great tool for you to use that's free to aid in your journey and guide you through it and just make it so much less overwhelming, because there are just so many people online saying so many different things. It's hard to know what to follow or where to turn when it comes to your fitness and your fat loss. So I really hope this video helped you to take advantage of this free tool that we all have in our back pocket. And if you want me to make a part 2, I can definitely do that for you guys. There are so many other ChatGPT hacks that I can show you, so comment below for part 2. And if you did get value or entertainment out of today's video, I would love it if you would subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video from your personal trainer bestie. And thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. This milestone is so huge. I appreciate every single one of you, and it really means a lot to me when you subscribe. It's totally free. You can hit that button and subscribe. And like I said, the fitness industry online can be a little scary, so here is a video of me reacting to some of that, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.